courses, $1 million, $10 million homes, just totally lavish, and they all publicly get the money. And if you don't like it, SWAT teams are standing by. Literally, why do you think Wiener's sending photos out doesn't care? They don't care. They don't care. And okay, I'm already doing the rant. It's just that I'm going to cover it next hour. It really hit me driving home last night about 6 o'clock. It really hit me hard. It's like, wow, this is what tyranny is. It's just corruption. It's people that have given into it, and there's no end to it. This woman buys a $250 million house, and if she'd have gotten that by developing a new energy system or writing books or making movies, whatever, as long as people bought it, as long as I didn't have to finance it. But no. I went and researched these people months ago with this Formula One and found out all over they get taxpayer money to finance them. Of course, baby daughter, 22, gets 4 billion smackers. And large portions of it is taxpayer money from Europe. And now Texas. That's who we're fighting. And these people go buy politicians for a few million and they get billions. And that's why they have the police state. It's in place to make sure they get away with all of this. And I'm sick of it. But something's going to happen. The same thing we're seeing, and then I'm going to Felix, the same thing we're seeing right now in Europe, in Spain, and what we saw in Iceland. They rioted, the Icelanders rioted and took over government buildings peacefully for a full year off and on. Their police finally joined them, and they went and finally got the books, kicked out the economics minister. They've been told it was all debt they owed, 90+%, just like Ireland, just like Greece. 90+% of the money that their government said they owed was not even their debt and was the debt of Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan and the private banking ministers running their country of 400,000 people. What is Iceland? I think it's less than 400,000. In fact, pull up population Iceland, please. I believe it's right at 400,000. Got to double check here. Got to double check. Got to double check. Now, it's a little brain game. You got to get smarter, folks. You got to get aware. You got to always scan for data. And they found out they didn't owe it, and they said, go fly a kite. And then the British government declared them a terrorist nation and began seizing Icelanders, this is a year ago, private bank accounts, and is now trying to sue government officials that have been elected doing their job. They don't owe it. Britain is a piratical criminal group sucking off their own people. 319,000. That may be an old number. I think one of the latest censuses, their population's gone up and it's close to 400,000. That was the headline I saw. Iceland's population approaching 400,000, but doesn't matter. 319,000. So they're now rioting all over Greece, and the police for the last year would beat them in the head and stuff, but now the cops have been told, yeah, your pay is going to be cut by about half, and you're not going to get your pension fund, you dirty welfare recipient. And the cops are like, I'm not a welfare recipient. I paid into that stinking pension. That's why 20% of my check in there every week. You wait, police in America, till they take your mommy's house. You wait till they cut your pension. Just wait. Decide which side you're on now. Okay? Period. They got this fake libertarian thing that, oh, we're going to cut government. Folks, I'm all for cutting welfare and cutting the illegals off and all that, but it doesn't matter. You get rid of all that. You get rid of all the big government entitlements, all of it. It won't fix this debt black hole. For every stinking dollar that's created, or every euro that's created, $1 of debt is created to these banking families. There's only 8 families. We've published reports on Infowars.com documenting it. Okay? This is a Bernie Madoff, Ken Lay type group that took over the whole world through fraud. And if you don't wake up to their fraud and say no, nothing's going to get better. Nothing's ever going to change. It's only going to get worse. Okay? They're not going to stop. George Washington said, the level of tyranny you will live under is the exact level you allow. It's real simple. If you let criminals run wild, if you let Obama launch wars without congressional approval, and let me tell you, that was an evil war with Iraq, but they got congressional approval. It was not treason. It was illegal because they lied to go to war. But the point is that even Dennis Kucinich came out and praised Bush yesterday. George W. Bush said at least he went and got congressional authorization. Obama got UN authorization. I'm going to come back and go to Felix, who's out at Fort Hood. I want to hear from other troops about this incredible report of the 1st Cavalry under 3 Corps set to start going in mid-September into October, full-on war, early October, boom, into Tripoli. More special forces pouring in. They lied about that. That's now confirmed. Marines, SAS, all of it. Total bedlam. Plans to go into Syria. Huge task forces going up in the Mediterranean up against Syria. The West trying to destabilize Pakistan. Activating their al-Qaeda forces against Gaddafi. Getting ready to activate their al-Qaeda forces. You heard me. Our government activating al-Qaeda forces. That's on record. Against the American people. See, learn who al-Qaeda is. They're the best friend of big government. And who founded them? Who protects them? Oh, yeah.
Will I have garlic breath after I take Ali-C?
We get that question all the time about the world's best garlic extract, Ali-C. And the answer is, Ali-C contains stabilized allicin, nature's antimicrobial agent, and the active ingredient in crushed garlic, but will not give you garlic breath. Scientifically proven in double-blind studies, using low doses of allicin greatly reduces the number, severity, and duration of common colds. Our powerful Ali-C contains 300 milligrams of stabilized allicin. Just one tablet of Ali-C is equivalent to 40 garlic cloves. It's effective against asthma, MRSA, bacterial, fungal, and viral infections, and helps lower high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Plus, it's a natural mosquito repellent. Boost resistance to infection with nature's best garlic extract, Ali-C. For more information and to order Ali-C, call 877-888-7126 or go to garlichealthproducts.com. That's 877-888-7126 or garlichealthproducts.com. Fight back with Ali-C.
If you drive for a living, you don't get paid to stop or wait in line. Keep your wheels moving with Pre-Pass. Bypass way stations, fly-by port of entry facilities. Stay moving at highway speed while the guy without Pre-Pass waits in line. Save time, save money. Call 888-401-PASS to try Pre-Pass free. That's 888-401-PASS.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
You've heard Alex Jones talk about eFoods Direct and their highly nutritious long-term storable food. Believe me, it tastes great. Order any 3 of their qualified packs and you'll receive the 4th absolutely free. Let's say you order 3 of their 1-week responder kits. You'll get the 4th week free. That's a $75 savings on a 1-month supply. Are you kidding me? For the cost of 1 greasy fast food supersized combo lunch, you can eat 3 hearty, delicious meals. And this offer is good for any of their quick fix supplies. This offer ends on June 22nd. eFoods Direct is prepared for these troubled times and will ship your order within 48 hours. Call 800-409-5633. On the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Your order deadline is June 22nd. To buy 3 and get 1 free, call 800-409-5633. On the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Get more food for your money at efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
If I could tell you how to safely increase gas mileage on your vehicle by 20 to 40%, would you be interested in learning more? With today's unstable prices at the pump, you'd be wise to at least listen and see for yourself. And you can do that at SaveYourGasMoney.com. Our advanced technology is what makes 20 to 40% gas mileage increases a reality. It works on all makes, all models for gas, diesel, and propane engines. Curious? Then see how it works at SaveYourGasMoney.com. Our compact gas-saving stainless steel units install quick and easy with no engine modifications and no extra parts needed. It's completely safe and requires no maintenance. We offer great customer service, technical support, and same-day shipping. Ease your pain at the pump by contacting our friendly and knowledgeable staff toll-free, 888-887-9981, 888-887-9981. That's 888-887-9981, or visit us at SaveYourGasMoney.com. That's SaveYourGasMoney.com.
You know, I was just talking about this Formula One heiress and her $150 million house, and now her daddy's about to get $250 million to build a new track outside of Austin. What's her name? Petra Ecclestone, 22. And I did research on him, and most of his money is from Europe and other countries paying for the tracks. You pay for it. You do. You. Not my tax money. I'm sick of it. And that's what the New World Order is. But here's Pelosi's wealth grows by 62% in the last year. And it's all insider sweetheart deals. There's another report. People get to Congress, some of them worth $500,000, and a year later they're worth $50 million. Ladies and gentlemen, these people are sucking us dry, and they're not going to stop. They will destroy our free market. They will destroy our society. They will get the general public rigged up on socialism with chicken feed they give them as an army against those of us that don't want to be their slaves. History is repeating itself right now. Felix, who's a former Marine, lives out by Fort Hood, friends with folks. He's confirming what other current military people calling have told us, and what folks known by yours truly have confirmed that, well, same folks already confirmed that Special Forces were there 3 months ago. That was later confirmed mainstream media. Now we're being told full-on ground invasion. Gaddafi's handed out millions of firearms, grenade launchers, weapons to his population. He's backed up by the majority tribal group that's always fighting with the al-Qaeda-based group in the east. They're not going to stop fighting even if Gaddafi's killed, because a lot of them are going to be massacred. So it's going to be tribal warfare with our troops going into the middle of it. Are talking to folks there at base, are they concerned about this?
Well, first of all, Alex, I just want to say, yeah! You do it! We're tired of you, we're sick of you, and we're not going to take this anymore. Anyway, I had to get that out.
You're telling the New World Order that?
I mean, we're not going to take this, and I'm a Marine. I took an oath to defend the Constitution. The Constitution! I didn't take an oath to defend these banksters. And I guarantee you, all you devil dogs out there need to rise up and take over this country and defend the Constitution against these pogues. Okay, I'm sick of it too, Alex. You know, I'm a Marine, but I'm sick of this. You know, they're using us and they're sucking us dry, and they are destroying us. And there's so many ethnic groups that don't have representation, that don't know the knowledge that we know. We need to keep spreading the word with more voices. We need to keep getting out there. I live in Austin, and I go to Killeen, and I work, and I hand out films, and I talk to soldiers, and I tell them I'm just like you. You know, and
well, you know, we've confirmed from the documents, but we constantly get calls that in the Army, the Marines, this goes back over a decade, they come in and tell them, don't listen to Alex Jones, even when people aren't listening, and that it's the demonization briefings that are actually getting the military to tune in. How dumb are these globalists?
Well, I tell you what, you know, I'm 38. Yeah, they're stupid. I'm 38 years old, man. I took an oath when I was, 18, 17, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I just want to, be that guy on the poster and go kill people, whatever. But, obviously you grow and you mature, and now looking back at it, that oath means more to me now at 38 than it did when I was 18. And I'm just trying to tell people it means something. You look around, you look at your children. Your children are going to grow up we're already in martial law. And I can say that because when someone declares martial law, only that president can undeclare it, okay? And you don't need to go to the Congress at that point. You can go to the UN. And that's exactly what this is. An evidence of the martial law is that he did, surpass our Congress.
You're right, and he's telling Congress, look, it's evidence of martial law that an FBI agent can't stick their hand down your pants, but the TSA can. And now that it's evidence of martial law, the FBI issues a new manual this week, not a law, saying they can break in your house without a warrant, tap your phone without a warrant, go through your trash, investigate you for no reason. It's pre-crime. It's Stasi. It's the opposite of liberty. We know what it is. It's in our face. It's tyranny. Criminals took over. Recognize them, America. Wake up from the nightmare. Say no to these crooks. They'll fall just like Wiener fell. Resistance is victory. To fight is to win. To recognize the enemy is to win. To identify the scum and to stand tall and not be afraid of them and commit is to win. God bless you, my friend. Anything else?
Alex, one more thing.
Yes.
Okay, can you please dig up the End Game by Megadeth and rock that?
All right, good to hear from you. We're going to get Dave Mustaine back on. I called him month or so ago, and he invited me. So you got to come out to California for this big, mega, big Ford thing. And I said, okay, I'll try to come out. And then I felt bad not going out there, so I haven't called him back yet. But I know he and his wife listen. We'll get Dave Mustaine back on. And